What's up guys, it's Crikey here, and in today's video we're going to be finding out who's the smartest champion in League of Legends. For this video, we're dictating intelligence based on the IQ system. Since there's 150 champions at the time of this recording, I am not going to go through all of them in this video. So what I'm going to do with this video is start with only one role, and I'm certain we all know which role yields the highest quantity of supreme intellect, the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop. Of course, I'm talking about the lane that exuberates intelligence. Top lane.
Baba Booey.
You know what's funny? I made a poll seeing what you guys think of which role has the highest IQ, and no one thought ADC was smart. So the first champion we're analysing is Aatrox. Now if we look at Aatrox's lore, it's pretty damn tragic. If I had to explain his lore in one sentence, it's he really wants to die. Like, really wants to die. The issue is he's stuck in this sword and he can't kill himself, so his only solution, which he thought about, is destroying the world, because that makes sense. So out of all the possibilities, he thinks destroying the world is the best way to destroy him. Doesn't sound too smart to me. Also doesn't sound too practical. So I don't think he's the smartest person we have on the list. He's not stupid, since in his past life he was a pretty successful soldier, everyone looked up to him. I'd say his IQ is about average, maybe slightly above, but yeah. Alright, Akali. I really don't like this champion. So Akali was brought up in this high elo Ionian group called the Kinku, and her mother was a high rank in the group. But later on, Zed decides to kill everyone and she dips with Shen and her mother. So she starts training seriously at the age of 14, and she masters the Karma and the Kunai, which are two pretty hard weapons to master. And she fully mastered it at age 14, so she must be pretty smart. But my opinion did sway once Riot released a cinematic. She was basically with Shen and she was getting wrecked by red buff. The first thing she did is just run straight into red buff. Doesn't look like a critical thinker to me. She really needed Shen's help to destroy this red buff to help the kid. So she's not that intelligent. Like, if it was a smart person, they would have like analysed the situation and maybe thought something themselves. To be fair, she did find a solution eventually, but it did take a while. She is immature as well, but maturity isn't really a sign of intelligence most times. I still think she's smart, but not that smart. I'm gonna put her above average IQ, but it's the same bracket as Aatrox. I'm not gonna call her insanely smart. She's probably smarter than Aatrox, but that's all I'm gonna give her. She's not that smart. I mean, she is smart, but not that smart, if you know what I mean. Actually, now that I look back at it, I think Aatrox is smarter than Akali. Alright, let's look at Camille. Camille was born in a very wealthy family in Piltover. As a kid, she learned how to speak multiple languages and was generally well educated. So straight off the bat, she learns quickly. She's bilingual and she's very well educated apparently. And on top of that, she learnt the art of combat, how to spy and interrogate people at a pretty high level. So basically she knows everything. From just reading this, it sounds like her IQ is comparable to Leonardo da Vinci. But there's more. She then got magical powers from a crystal called the Hex Crystal. And with this, she can no longer age now. And she can also fly around like she does on Summoner's Rift. So I'm gonna have to give Camille a pretty damn high ranking. Not 200 IQ, because there's nothing there that says she's 200 IQ. But she's on par with very high IQ people like Einstein or Da Vinci. I wouldn't say she's on their level yet, but there's potential. So I'm gonna place her here. Looking at Chogath, you would think this champion isn't that smart. I mean, really look at him. You know what else isn't smart? The fact that you haven't liked this video. I recommend you like this video or Teemo might be under your bed tonight, alright? I don't know about you, but I do not want Teemo under my bed. So Chogath is a voidling creature, and all I know from the lore is he likes to eat a lot because he's always hungry. So straight off the bat, I don't think he's very smart, but League of Legends do state that he's intelligent. I think I've heard enough. So I'm gonna put Chogath around 84 IQ. Not too smart to me. Darius is a weird one. He's not exactly intelligence in terms of academics, but he's really good at killing people, and he's been doing it since he was a kid. So I'd say his battle IQ is pretty damn high. But that's it. There's nothing else that indicates him being smart. So I don't really know. Let's just say he's decently smart. I think we all know the answer to Dr. Mundo. Fun fact, his name isn't actually Mundo. It's just him misreading the tag on his coat. There's no evil intent in his lore. He just wants to help people because he thinks he's a doctor, but instead he's killing them without knowing it. He's just very stupid. I'm gonna put him in a 10 IQ category, but I just realized 10 IQ is way too low for anything, but we'll just put him in 10 IQ. So Fiora is pretty smart. She's mastered fighting at a young age. Wait a minute. This sounds way too familiar with basically every champion. Alright, I'm gonna speedrun some of these. Fiora is pretty smart, and she can kill people with a ruler, so I can't deny that intelligence. Gangplank is a pirate, and pirates have bad dental hygiene. But he does carry an orange around, and he does eat it often, so he's gonna be smart. Garen is good at fighting, and he has a big sword. And on top of that, he doesn't like magic because he believes in science, so I'm gonna say he's smart as well. Nart is a stupid creature that can't even talk properly, and he's a ranged top laner, so he must be pretty stupid. Gwen is literally a doll. The person that made her might be smart, but she isn't that smart. Now for Heimerdinger, you don't need me to tell you, but he's probably the smartest champion champion in League. He's a great inventor, he has his own university, he's meant to be based off Albert Einstein, he has the longest name in League of Legends. He also says stuff like this.
I require my adjustable reverse ratcheting magnetic box wrench.
I think Heimer is easily 200 IQ. Illaoi really likes tentacles. She's a cultured woman. Malphite is a giant mountain that can actually talk in basic English, so I wouldn't say he's brain dead. Maokai is the same thing, but he's a tree instead, so yeah. And I'm gonna abruptly end the list here. There's plenty more top laners, but I don't even know if you guys are interested. If you are, be sure to leave a like. I'll make another one around 300 likes. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. Subscribe for more content. I upload every day or two, and I'll see you guys in the next one.